What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be making some homemade Ukrainian borscht. It's like a stew, a vegetarian stew. I got this recipe on ifoodreal.com. Also, this was requested by username Jody Fannin. So thank you so much Jody for this request. I've never heard of this before, so I'm really excited to try it. I went ahead and prepped some vegetables already. I minced up some garlic, pepper, and sugar here. And then I also chopped up one large yellow onion. And then I washed some potatoes. And I'm just going to take the skin off and chop them up as well. Let me just check here what I need to grab out of the fridge really quick. Oh, cabbage as well. I already chopped up like 5 cups of cabbage really thin. Need some vinegar. And then also get a large bowl here. I need a large bowl. Measurement here somewhere. Large knife. Got my tools for success. Need this super sharp knife. Works the best. So put this one in the sink. I already used it. Gonna grab the vegetables. Fridge here. Dill, carrots, beets. Got my golden beets. I couldn't find the red beets. Those are my favorite, but these will do. 3 golden beets. Got some carrot and chopped up some cabbage here, finely shredded, and washed. So already prepped that. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring 12 cups of beef broth, or you can use vegetable broth, I believe. Yeah, you can use vegetable broth. We're going to bring 12 cups of beef broth to a boil. Then we're gonna add our cabbage. And then we're going to saute some of our vegetables. Gonna put this to the side over here. Wash. I'm gonna go ahead and wash the beets and the carrot. Beautiful golden beets, pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove our beets from the stems here. Also going to wash our carrots. Okay guys, so I went ahead and washed all of the vegetables, showed you. So let's just go ahead and chop everything up. Here we go. Slice them up here. Remove the skin from our beets. Just gonna remove the skin from our beets, our beautiful, vibrant beets. Yeah, I definitely prefer red beets, but they didn't have any at Fry's today, so beets are so delicious. And a lot of benefits. Good for your blood, which is really cool. Remove the remaining skin, chop off the tail here. Here's our first little beet. Perfect. Beautiful little pear shape. Put this over here. Gonna remove the skin. Remove the skin on this one as well. These were the largest ones there, so I'm gonna work with what we got. And then chop off the bottom here. Okay guys, so I went ahead and chopped up 2 large carrots. Chopped up 2 large carrots and just added them to our onion bowl because we're gonna be sauteing these together on the stove top. So 2 large carrots just chopped up roughly, and then I'm gonna finish chopping up this last remaining carrot with you, and then we can go ahead and chop up our beets together. So yeah, chop up this guy, roughly chopping them. Nothing fancy. And I removed the skin as well, so add these guys to our carrot and onion bowl here. Don't want the little green part. Onion and carrot bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy next to the large skillet that I have here. Put this right here. We're gonna saute these with some olive oil eventually, but right now I'm gonna go ahead and chop up our beets. Chop them into just little matchsticks as best as we can. Ooh, I love the smell of beets. Has such an earthy smell. Much better. Perfect. Yeah, beets have such a delicious, earthy smell. Can't really explain it. Okay, gonna go ahead and chop this. That was rough. That was a rough chop there, but I slid off. more little golden beets. Oop, drop the beet. Here's our beets cut into little sticks. So put these guys to the side over here next to our cabbage. And now I'm just going to go ahead and roughly chop up some dill, green, forest green. And let me go ahead and read how I should chop these potatoes here. Okay, so where is our, okay, 4 large potatoes peeled in, oh, just cubed. So I'm gonna cube up our potatoes, okay? That is perfect. Camera's wobbling. I'm gonna go ahead and chop up some dill with you. I'm gonna leave just a few strands for garnish. Roughly chop up some dill, go like this. My little cat ramekin. Dill is so delicious. White vinegar as well. I'm gonna put these to the side over here with our garlic, pepper, and sugar. Right over here. And then let's go ahead and peel up. I'll peel up 1 potato with you. Do it together. Peel. And yeah, I just chose gold potatoes. Super smooth and buttery potatoes. So delicious. Gonna finish peeling these and then we can go ahead and start by, well, the first thing we're gonna do is start by adding 12 cups of beef or vegetable broth / stock, whichever you guys have. And we're going to bring that to a boil, and then we're going to add our cabbage, and we're gonna let it simmer for about 20 minutes. And while that is simmering and boiling, we're gonna go ahead and saute our onion and our carrots in a large skillet with some olive oil. And I don't remember if we're adding beets to the skillet or potato, but we definitely are sauteing our onion and our carrot. I have a bowl full of potatoes here. Put this to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and read what we're going to do. I need a napkin really quick. My hand is wet. My hand is wet. Okay, let's see. Once broth is boiling, we're gonna add cabbage. We're gonna reduce the heat to a low, and we're gonna simmer it for 20 minutes. Perfect. Preheat the large skillet on medium heat with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And then we're gonna add our carrot and our onion. Once the oil is nice and hot, saute for 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. Then we're gonna add beets, okay. And the remaining 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so we're not adding our potatoes. But we are adding our beets. Put this to the side. So we're gonna switch these guys around here. Potatoes are here, and then beets are over here. And forgot to light my candle. I like to have this lit. It's very comforting, so I'm going to go ahead and just put these in the sink and clean up the dill here. It's all over the countertop. Clean this up here. And then we're gonna go ahead and start the large pot. Yeah, you're gonna need a really large pot because it's gonna be holding a lot of liquid. So clean this off here. Add this to our pot. Squeeze. This guy over here, empty carton. Add this one as well into the pot. Is perfect. Gonna go ahead and add a large lid to the top here, and then throw these guys away in the trash. Okay, so now we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil to a large skillet, and then we're gonna go ahead and cook up our onion and our carrots, and then we will add our beets. Turning this on to a medium-high heat, large skillet, drizzle of olive oil, about 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Once this is nice and hot, get a spoon here. Once our oil is nice and hot, we can go ahead and add our onions and our carrots. We're gonna let that saute for about 5 minutes. Then we're gonna add the beets and let those saute for another 4 to 5 minutes. Okay guys, our oil is sizzling, so I'm gonna go ahead and add our vegetables. It's nice and hot, so add our onion and potato. Yep, that is a nice sizzle. Scrape the remaining out of the bowl here. I'm gonna let this cook for about 5 minutes. And I'm just going to stir it occasionally. So I'm gonna just let that cook for about 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes, depending on, yeah, about 5 minutes. Stirring occasionally. And then I'll add our beets. Let's go ahead and add our beets to the skillet. Add our beets. Gonna add a little bit more oil. Coat our beets. Gonna let this cook for another 4 to 5 minutes. And our broth is at a boil now, so I'm gonna go ahead and add our cabbage. Add our delicious cabbage to the pot here. Okay. That broth smells so good. Wow. Put this in the sink. Okay, and then push this down a little bit. Gonna turn this down to a simmer. So yeah, I'm just going to turn down the heat to a really low simmer, and we're gonna let it simmer for about 20 minutes. So set a timer for 20 minutes. Okay guys, our vegetables are cooking up nicely. 6 ounces tomato paste here. Add a little bit of oil. Add the tomato paste. Okay guys, so as you saw, I added the tomato paste. I cooked it for about a minute or two, and I just went ahead and turned off the heat. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the skillet from the stovetop, let it cool off a little bit, sit on the side. Okay, so we're gonna transfer the vegetables to the pot along with the potatoes. Cover, bring to a boil, cook on low for 20 minutes. So we're just gonna cook everything for another 20 minutes. Then we're gonna add some vinegar, sugar, garlic, and pepper, and let it sit for about 10 minutes to let the flavors marry together. Then we'll add the dill at the end. And then we can add yogurt or sour cream. I have sour cream. And then it says you can serve it with bread. So yeah, gonna go ahead and remove the skillet from the stovetop and let it cool off away from the heat. So, little pot holder here. Look at that, beautiful sauteed veggies. Smells delicious, those beets. Okay guys, I actually just read the recipe and I overlooked the bay leaves. I was supposed to add those with our cabbage, unfortunately. But I'm gonna go ahead and add the bay leaves now. So we need 3 bay leaves. But if you're following this, go ahead and add your bay leaves with the cabbage. So yeah, gonna go ahead and add 3 bay leaves to the pot. Have those right here. Just completely forgot. Smells delicious. 3 bay leaves. 1, 2, 3. Gonna let those simmer up here. Yeah, should have added these in the beginning, but that's okay. See, got our bay leaves. And then eventually we're gonna need 1 tablespoon of white vinegar, a pinch of sugar, or you can use maple syrup. That's what it says here. Pepper to taste, black pepper, and then 2 teaspoons of salt. Sea salt. Grab my sea salt and then put this to the side for later. So yeah, then we're gonna need a tablespoon of vinegar. Okay guys, so I have about 20 seconds left on the timer. Let's see. 7 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Turn it off. And then now we're gonna add our vegetables. These. And then also the potatoes and what else? Okay, we're just gonna add our vegetables, salt, and we're gonna let that come to a boil for 20 minutes. Then at the end, we will add our vinegar, sugar, pepper, and garlic, and dill. So we're just gonna add this, our potatoes, and that is it. Add some salt, our vegetables to the pot here. It's really heavy. It's very heavy. Ooh. Can you see that? Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the sink here. I'm gonna go ahead and portion out 2 teaspoons of sea salt. Add that as well. 1 and 2. Okay. Gonna add our potatoes to the pot here. 2 teaspoons of sea salt. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of liquid to this can of tomato paste. Gonna get the remaining tomato paste out of this can and put it in the stew here. And I'm just going to go ahead and stir this. Yum. Beautiful stew. Bring to a boil. I'm pretty sure we're gonna bring it to a boil. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna bring to a boil, then we're gonna cook on a low heat for 20 minutes. So I turned the heat up to really high heat. Once that comes to a boil, turn it down low, and then I will start a timer for 20 minutes. I'm gonna put this guy here. We will add our vinegar at the end, our dill, our garlic. So yeah, that is good. Okay guys, so our borscht has come to a nice boil. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat down to a simmer. Gonna let it simmer. Set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, counting down.
Perfect. So gonna give it 20 minutes to simmer and cook. Then we will add our tablespoon of vinegar, pinch of sugar or maple syrup, some garlic, black pepper, and dill at the end as well. We're gonna stir in the dill right at the end, but we will add the vinegar, sugar, garlic, and pepper, and then we're gonna let it sit for another 10 minutes and let it marry. So, okay guys, so I have about 15 seconds left on the timer. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Perfect. And then now we're gonna go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of vinegar, garlic, sugar, and black pepper to our borscht. Take this off. Gonna add our garlic, sugar, and pepper. Kind of swirl it around. Get the remaining garlic out of there. Likes to stick. Garlic likes to stick, so that's good. And then we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Stir it up here. Yum. And then we're gonna turn off the heat and we're gonna let it sit for about 10 minutes. Turn off the heat. And I'm gonna test one of the potatoes. with a fork to see if it's tender. I'm sure it is, but I just want to double check here. Yeah, potato is fully cooked, so carrots are fully cooked. So I'm just gonna let this sit. We're gonna let it sit for 10 minutes. And then we will add our dill. Set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, counting down.
Gonna let it sit. And then I'm gonna grab some sour cream out of the fridge because we're gonna garnish with that. Gonna garnish with some sour cream and then with a little dill sprig. Here we go. Yum, can't wait. I also have a piece of Hawaiian bread here from Walmart. So, gonna dip this in our borscht. So yeah, okay guys, it's been about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna turn off my timer. 1/4 cup of dill, adding that. Stir here. Yum, that looks so incredible. Okay, just gonna plate some up now. Have a little bowl here, use this one. And get a little soup spoon, cabbage, get a little napkin. Our beautiful borscht, Ukrainian borscht. Smells so good. So good and perfect for this cold weather. Gonna go ahead and dollop some sour cream on the top of our borscht. Add some dill as well. There we go. Making it look a little bit presentable. And I'm just going to take a little thumbnail, really quick. A dollop of sour cream and some dill on the top. Ukrainian borscht. Sour cream, cabbage, beets, potato. Oh my word, it smells so good. I'm so excited. Wow. Yum. Ooh. Still very hot. I'm gonna get a little pot holder. Still very hot, but wow, that is so delicious. Yeah, very earthy, warm, of course. When I mean warm flavors, perfect for cold weather. Hearty, just delicious, absolutely delicious. Wow. The beets are my favorite. Have some Hawaiian bread. Random Hawaiian bread. Figured it'd be good to just dip it. So delicious. So good. A little bit of sweetness. I have the movie Dune playing. Never seen it before. Timothy Chalamet's in it, of course. Looks interesting. Have to sit down and watch it. But guys, this is so good, wow. The beets are definitely my favorite part. If you love beets, you're gonna love this borscht. Prop my leg up. Yum. Get that bread in there. Mmm. Delicious, healthy, hearty. Simple to make, for sure. Definitely a new favorite meal. I would make this again. I like it better than like the traditional vegetable soup, just because I love these beets. So good. This with like some toasted sourdough bread, it would be perfect. But the Hawaiian bread is not bad. It gives it a little bit of a sweetness to it. Give you a close-up. Put this down really quick. To drink, I have this zero sugar fruit punch body armor. It is a hydration drink. Super drink is what it's called. Super drink. Yeah, fruit punch. 10 calories per bottle. I like these a lot. Strawberry banana is my favorite flavor of theirs. I don't think I've tried the fruit punch. Not that I can remember. Yeah. Healthy, hydrating. There you go. Cup. Cheers. I've tried this before. It's good. Has like a strong cherry flavor. Really good. Losing a lot of sweat. Really good stuff. Yeah. Electrolytes, potassium, 620 milligrams of potassium. Total blend 710 milligrams of electrolytes, zero sugar, 0 grams of carbs, antioxidants, vitamin A, C, and E, B vitamins, B3, B5, B6, B9, B12, flavors, natural flavors. Good stuff. Borscht. I had to look up how to say that. I was like, how am I gonna pronounce this? Borscht. So. My hand is shaking. Oh my word. Wow. What's that about? Hand is like shaking uncontrollably. It's a heavy bowl. Ooh, very hot. Still very hot. gonna add a little bit more sour. Cool it down a little bit with that sour cream. It's really good with the sour cream. If I had yogurt, I would have used that because that was their recommendation. But then they said you can use sour cream as well. When I say they, I mean the recipe. You probably know that, but just want to clarify. So yeah, sour cream is really good. These beets are so good. Oh my word. Excuse me. Timothée Chalamet is one of my favorite actors. When he came out with Beautiful Boy, I was like in love with that movie. And then Steve Carell? How do you say his name? He was in that. They did really good together. Haven't seen Wonka. Haven't seen all of his movies because he's been in a lot of movies, like Dune. I haven't seen that. But yeah. Beautiful Boy is how I found Timothée. My hand quivering. What's wrong with you? Wake up. Getting hot because of this stew. So I'm gonna have to cut this short. I'll take the bay leaf out. Don't want to eat that. Can't eat the bay leaf. So yeah, I'll eat a little bit more with you guys. The chunks. Oops. Okay. I'll eat the rest off camera, but eat the majority of the chunks. The potato and beets and all that. One more bite. Yeah, if you love beets, you're gonna love this, okay? If you don't love beets, you're really not gonna like this because it's a very strong flavor. Thankfully, I love beets, so. A lot of earthy flavors in this stew. Definitely up my alley. Put this to the side here. Eat this when I turn this off. That's it for today's video. I hope you like this really simple and delicious Ukrainian borscht. I lost her name. Jody? Thank you so much, Jody, for this request. It was so delicious. Definitely one of my new favorite stews. I'm so glad I tried it. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.